Is it rolling?
Yep, we're rolling, Steve.
Okay. Welcome back to another episode of the Steebee Weebee Show. We have a very special guest. Take a walk down memory lane. My homegirl, Neila.
Yeah.
Oh, this is stuck. I'm so sorry. This is not starting out really smoothly. I'm so sorry. How you doing?
That was the smoothest.
It's like my sister. So, man, I'm very stoked that you're here. We have some history, don't we?
We go way, way back.
Way back.
Way back.
Arizona?
Arizona. Tempe,
in the 90s?
Arizona. In the 90s.
How many hip-hop albums have you dropped? Let's just get that out of the way. I mean, you've been putting in some work.
I think when I looked, 98 was the first official drop. And then listed on the internet, there's about 14 albums, but I'm thinking there's about 18.
Do you hear that, George? Really? Say that.
And,
say that again. Say that again.
I brought them.
Bring it. Let's bring it. Let's go. Oh, let's start off. Wait. Before we do that,
I brought what I have.
Okay, gotcha.
No,
okay. Before we that, I got to get this out of the way real quick because shout out to Gustavo Stavi Official for making this little Ray's World Show shirt. And all the Patreons, I got to list them because if it weren't for you guys, the show would kind of be dead. So all my Patreons: Tanya Esquire, Arthur Pikachu, Stephen Candell, Vinny Herrera, JKYC, Agnes Chun, Adam D, Justin Prine, Ray Thomas, Rodolfo Castaneda, Carl Gronberg, DJ Puffin, John Scott, Joe Wow Viley, and Dorothy Velasco. So back to you.
Hell
my
yeah.
special
Dorothy Velasco.
So Arizona, that was 90? I don't even remember. I'm so damn
96, 97, 98.
Was it that long ago?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Maybe 97, 98. 90, no, never 96. I'm pretty sure 96.
96.
96 for sure. I was there.
And I don't really remember where. Did I meet you on Mill Avenue maybe? Or
I think I met you on either 4th and Mill or on campus with our skateboards, and we just randomly ran into each other.
I remember.
It was
you used to be into raves.
Yes.
Because I remember, were you were by the MU, the Memorial Union?
Yes, I remember outside.
And then I'm like, hey, what's, and then you had a board.
Yeah. And you were talking about how you could get, I asked you where you could get kimchi, and you told me that your mom still makes kimchi.
Damn, that was a minute ago. That was a long time ago.
Hell yeah.
Is that when Supermarket was around?
Yeah, no, definitely. I was roommates with Jermaine. Fluid.
With Fluid?
With Fluid. That was my roommate.
Oh, you live with Fluid?
Yeah.
All right,
that's my only roommate.
Just give him a little brief history. In Arizona at the time, there was actually an underground hip-hop scene in the 90s in Arizona, right?
Yes.
So name a few.
It was like Supermarket, DJ Z-Trip, Emeal, and Radar. Yep. And I have some...
Emeal?
Emeal. And
the Bomb Shelter
DJs, all three of them.
And then who else?
And there's the Drunken Immortals. The Illphonics.
CypherKings.
Yeah.
Yep, CypherKings. God, there's a lot.
There's so many. There was a lot of us.
No, where was the show off Apache Boulevard?
That's where I used to work, that club.
But that's where like the Farside came through, Digable Planets came through, Beatnuts came through.
I used to work for Ty Michael Carter, TMC Presents, and they did all of those shows. What the hell was that place called?
Okay, there's a place
behind Filiberto's.
Yeah, Filiberto's. And then Sub Society Skate Shop was there.
Yeah. That's where I bought my first costumes.
Yeah,
I bought my first costumes.
So that was where PETA.
The PETA Jungle.
PETA Jungle. So because it's my memory so. Like that's like I'm trying to go. It's like going back in a time machine.
Yeah, no,
Kirby,
definitely.
God dang it, Kirby! What are we gonna do about this? Should I let him out?
Just let him out the cage.
God damn!
Who let the dogs out? That guy.
Okay, so 96. You work for TM.
TMC Presents.
TMC.
I started passing out flyers, and then eventually I drove bands around. So I drove hip hop bands around. I met everybody.
Yeah, everyone came through.
Everybody from
Black
the Roots to Black Sheep to Farside, JBoo,
everyone.
De La Soul. I took them to get their tattoos.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Dude, that is so crazy. Because I used to there's like a bong shop near Mill.
I worked there at headquarters.
Yeah. So I'd go into headquarters, and then you guys would have flyers there.
Yeah.
So that's how I realized, there's like cool shows going on around here.
Hell yeah.
At headquarters.
At headquarters.
And I remember what the flyers look like, because they'd always have a picture of the band. Or the rap groups.
All the different
and there's
groups.
always like 4 groups.
Exactly.
And then Supermarket was always opening for them.
Exactly.
Who's their DJ? Jimmy the Mantis?
Jimmy the Mantis Club. I have one of his albums on here too, with me too, because I'm on that one.
Let's see a couple of your albums here.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, this is like some
Kirby. Kirby's
Arizona
loving. Kirby wants the
hip-hop
albums.
history
Kirby,
here.
get the albums. Kirby, get it.
Kirby.
Get it. Okay, let's see what we got.
We're
just gonna pull.
No, the one I remember is the Vertical Trees one.
Yeah, that's.
Look at this, dude. This is like.
We're just gonna start.
Wow, dude, you've put in some work.
a Kirby.
Okay, you. Okay, Kirby. Dude, don't do that. Kirby.
Kirby's making it more fun though.
I need to kick it.
All right, we got it.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude! Look at all this stuff. Did I tell you she had some albums, or did I tell you she had some albums? Look at all this. Hey, will you get all that stuff?
Yeah.
Dude, now this is blowing my. No, I remember that white and black one. The crow, the belt's crow. Yep. And I remember the Vertical Trees one. Do you have that one?
Yeah, that one.
That's that one. Okay. Oh, that's the Arizona.
Let me hold your bike so you can just.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let him. Yeah. There you go.
I'm so sorry. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We started with Gateless Gate, and that's all.
When was that?
This is 98. This was produced by Verse Murphy.
98.
Yeah, and then.
Well, explain to these new kids what that is. That's a cassette tape, isn't it?
This is a cassette tape. we got lots of albums on cassette.
Okay, so we used to do the Walkmans and tapes, right?
Yeah, Walkmans and tapes.
Let's keep going.
That was
man.
it.
You got
That was
huge
it. Yeah. Okay.
List here of albums.
Then we went to Starting Early.
Okay, when was that?
Starting Early 2000.
2000.
And then we got Jimmy the Mantis Club. I don't know, 2000.
You know what? He was a real talented. You know what? I didn't realize that he produced all their beats too.
He produced
Caught shit. Because I saw him at headquarters and I was asking him because this is before I got my first sampler.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, what do you make your beats on? I really like your guys' beats and stuff.
Yeah.
And he was like really nice to me, but it wasn't until later I had to kind of find out on my own.
He had an ASR. He actually produced my
he had an ASR
stuff.
10.
And he was my DJ.
That's so
too.
crazy.
So when I
He's
performed,
a nice dude.
he is.
Yeah, he's really
so
nice.
Awesome.
All right, Kirby.
So awesome.
All right, be good.
Okay, I think it goes Searching for Prana.
Okay.
No, and then Vertical
Let's hold up the covers let's show the covers to the camera, huh?
Searching for Prana.
Here, I'll help that.
Okay.
Boom.
And then we got random ones. I'm not sure the order.
Keep going though.
Okay,
This is Vertical
Vertical
Trees.
Trees.
This is the Vertical Trees one. Who did the cover art here?
This is by Man One. Man One is the jam, dude. He's the
at
shit.
that.
If you don't know who Man One is,
Look at all this
you need
writing.
to look
How much
up
writing
some-
have you done in your life? I mean, this is a lot.
So much writing.
goddamn
That's a lot of
writing.
songs. Dude.
Look at this. Look at all these tracks. Now, where can they listen to all your stuff now?
Now, like most of it's retired. There's some stuff
gotta put
randomly. People put everything on YouTube. Everything here is on YouTube. You can find everything
So that's
pretty
how
much.
they find it.
Yeah, just Neila, Alien
What's
Backwards.
this all but?
This is
vinyl.
Yeah,
here,
this
dude.
is vinyl.
Look at
And I
that.
drew the whole.
Look at
all the album work.
You did this?
Yeah.
Look at all that.
Yeah. But right now, I just finished
Did you do
my
the
new
artwork here
album.
too?
Yeah, I did this, and then Acme from SH did that.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. That's
I did this
sick.
artwork too. This is my newest release.
What?
And it's
I like how you're doing tapes.
Oh, sorry. This is my newest release. It was like a VHS, but it was limited edition. It sold out before it came out.
Look at how
Yeah.
cool this is.
Sold out before it came out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we
dude.
only do limited runs.
edition.
Yeah. So that way it's just pretty much an art piece. And my next album.
I'm just throwing it out there. Would you be willing to maybe doing a Steebee Weebee poster for this show?
Oh, of course.
You'll do a poster, like a digital poster?
Well, I'll draw it. You go make it digital. Because I don't know nothing about a dinosaur. I'll draw it. Yeah, I'll draw it for sure.
Man. You got so many.
There's so many.
This is blowing my mind.
This is like me and BusDriver on a vinyl. I've never opened it, so I really don't know what song that is.
She's recorded so much music. She recorded so much music. She doesn't even know what song this is. That's how much work she's put in.
It's a song. I think it's an Omeed song.
I told you that she's done her work, man. She's got albums. I told you she's got a lot of albums.
Okay, we got.
Let's go. What's this? What's this all about? Will you talk about this?
Yes.
Hold it up.
I actually put this children's book out based on my students who were addicted to Takis or hot chips. Because is
that a thing now?
No, for real.
They love it.
Well, they love it. Yeah.
What do you want to drink now? I have ginger beer. I have coconut water. Because she brought me. So we have Arizona. I want to go back to Arizona roots.
We're going back to Arizona.
She brought me an Arizona iced tea because we're taking a walk down memory lane.
Oh.
You wanted something to drink? I have a Hanson's Mandarin Lime Soda.
I'm going ginger brew.
You want to go ginger brew?
Yeah, I'm going ginger brew. Yo, I've got some. We got some dirt on Steve here. Yeah, we do. Yeah. We got some. You know, I found the best. So I found this. This is Steve apparently passed out holding some fast food cup in a jungle. He's like, I didn't run that through.
Where'd you get this?
I took that and I still have it. I also found another piece of dirt on Z-Trip. Him hitting my very first little bong. Z-Trip, sorry, Zach. Zach, you've been busted.
This is worse. No, hold up.
I'm getting some. At least I got lucky this month.
Let's talk about this.
I'm getting very lucky.
Are you getting this? Yep. Oh man, is it going bad? Is this good or bad? I don't know if this is good or bad.
No ingredients, Steve. You gotta.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so. Where'd you get this?
I took this. I remember it was like some apartments close to where they used to have all those shows.
When me and Mystizo and Danny, like my old.
It was
folks.
like an old apartment, like up on top behind like the fake like police station.
Oh,
like
I lived by there.
Yeah, that was like your house.
Like those seedy apartments there. Like,
and then Emeal was like sponsored by that whatever Josta Cola. Remember that Josta Cola shit? That was
so
crack.
Thank God I got sober because I drank a lot of 40 ounces. I was drunk.
Maybe.
I was pretty drunk right there.
We're pretty passed out.
So that's the first. You got me. You got me good on this one. I can't really dispute this.
I can't believe I found this. Do you know how many boxes I went through tonight?
I need to take a picture of this. I need to take a picture of this before the episode ends. So let's go back to Arizona. So. So you've done a lot of albums, you've done a lot of art. Okay, can I just throw something that I remember about you? Okay, so back in Phoenix, Arizona, we had, because back then I had, cheers. We had the old Asian hip hop crew that I had, like JBoo and Ohm.
Oh my God, yeah.
Remember he was by Mira Cal, and then Mystizo when he was like 15 years old. So when I hung out with those guys, we had our first show. We didn't even have a set. We just kind of like, he would do a verse, I would do a verse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you were performing. You were by yourself. It was at the Mason Jar.
Oh, shit. The Mason Jar, man. Damn.
Do you remember that?
Dude, I remember a couple shows there, but man, it's such a big blur. Did Ty throw that too? No, somebody else
did. But you were like... You did it all on your own. You were up there by yourself killing it.
No way. I don't even remember.
You don't even remember?
I don't even remember.
Dude, that was like one of the first times I saw you perform. And
no
I'm like,
way.
Whoa, she's like doing it on her own. Because we had a whole crew of dudes.
Yeah.
We were nervous and you know what I mean? But it was like kind of like run not really efficiently. It was like this random club and she would just, it was this fat white lady.
The fat white lady. That was Ty's mom. Ty Michael Carter's mom. That was her. That was Ty's mom. So she did throw it. Yeah.
No, but she was a fat white lady.
Yeah. And he was
She was a promoter.
Yeah. Ty's the one that threw all the
she threw shows too?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, so that fat white lady, like would just, I'm telling you, there'd be like 20 hit rap acts on like one night.
Exactly.
So she'd go, okay, next. And then
go,
they'd be like, who DJ? There's like no DJ set up.
Yeah,
they would just play their beat
music.
in the background on the speakers. Do you remember that?
I do. I
remember seeing you.
So that was that show because that's what the show I remember.
Yeah, and I remember watching you back because I think we're up like in 2 or 3 groups, and I was like watching you perform. I'm like, whoa, that's dope. So you've been doing music for a minute, dude.
For a long time.
What got you into it?
In like 7th grade, like Gijo and like all the Humanakas and all those guys, they weren't the Humanakas back then, but I went to school with this kid Gijo in
where was this?
7th grade in Hawaii. And he
wait a minute. I forgot that you're from Hawaii.
Yeah.
Let him know what island and everything.
I'm from Oahu. Represent Hawaii.
Oahu represent.
Yeah.
Now, is BJ Penn from there? No, he's from a different. I'm sorry. That was a random. I like BJ. I'm sorry. I like BJ, but BJ Penn, yeah. But go ahead.
Yeah. No, so he used to have a brother that lived in California who would send him mixtapes, and we're like, oh, we do this. We're about this. Like, we're in 6th grade, and we're about it. 7th grade, 8th grade is when we were like, okay, I'm down to make some music.
Wow.
So we just started writing and stuff.
Early.
But we just started messing around. Like when I first moved to Arizona is when I finally bought like a Roland drum machine with the big thick pads.
What kind of machine?
This is huge. Like it was
TR-808?
I just don't remember what it was called. But I
it
got rid of it because I couldn't figure it out.
Oh.
And then I had a Yamaha SU-10, this tiny little sampler.
This is in Hawaii?
In Arizona.
In Arizona.
Yeah, so when I moved there, I finally got jobs and was able to buy shit. So I bought the 4-track first, save my money to buy the Tascam 424.
We had the shitty Fostex.
I had the Tascam 424.
We went really cheap. Yeah. So this is, I forgot, you're a fellow Sun Devil yourself. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, we both went to Arizona State.
Now, I don't know if you remember this. Oh no, dude. Kirby, you're... sorry about that, guys.
Kirby, like you, man.
But dude, I used to skate on campus, and they'd fuck with me hard. I'm telling. One time, I had a brand new sub, and the guy took my board.
No way.
Campus police, Tempe campus police.
No one ever stopped me once.
Really?
Ever?
Oh no, I got fucked with.
I pushed to every class. No one ever stopped me.
Amazing. Did you live at the dorms?
No, I lived off of like 16th Street. I could not live at a dorm.
Yeah, I started out Manzanita and I did the whole thing.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why. Okay. God dang, Kirby. I know you like her, but come on, man. Back in the thing. So, man, so you had all this gear, and then how long did you live in Arizona? Because we lost touch for a minute.
No, I lived there for just a few years, and then I moved to Frisco. I lived there for like 3 months, and it got cold.
You lived in San Francisco.
I lived in Daly City for a bit, like months, not even a year. And I was like, screw this, I'm going to LA. It rained every day. All I had was my skateboard. I spent so much money on the BART, and I was like, this is not worth it. I'm not going to plant seeds here.
See, that's what brings joy to me, is knowing that you're still involved with skateboarding and you still push. And because I saw your Jaquan too.
Yeah, that was so fun.
That was random.
So
you still go there?
Okay, so they just totally not knobbed it, but chunked it pretty much. So it's not skatable. The people that own the building. So I'll show you. It's even on my phone.
Haters,
so
skateboarding
right
haters.
Here, like every other thing is knobbed.
Will you show the camera that?
So if you can see here, there's like little chunks and knobs there, so you can't really skate.
So
anymore.
that's skateboarding,
and it's every ledge and everything.
That's skateboarding hating, isn't it?
Yes, this is skater hating.
Why? I don't understand, especially because nowadays it's in the X Games and there's like huge corporations behind it. Why can't they realize that it's a good outlet and it's just like it's a good thing? Why? I don't understand like the indifferences as far as like the way I know it's their building, but it's kind of like you're bringing more attention to your building.
Exactly.
Kind of like Love Park, the way that was, and it brought more tourists there.
Exactly.
Do you think Jaquan's kind of like that?
I think Jaquan before was where a lot of like drug addicts and stuff like went, and it's a park and it's a dark, and I think like having the skateboarders there was actually a positive thing, especially on a Sunday night. But I don't know. Like I think.
So when did they do that?
That maybe about 4 months ago, 5 months ago. It was a big blow to just the family because like every Sunday, everyone from all around.
So your homie,
Long Beach, everybody. It was like huge family. We would all meet every Sunday and skate.
You want to give some shout outs to your skating homies, dude.
Shout out.
Let them know.
Shout out to all the Jaquan family. You know who you are. Every Sunday we were there. I love you all. Sunday. I miss you every Sunday. It
was like church.
It was like, dude, it's skate church. That's what we called it.
Skate church for you guys.
It's skate
so
church,
cool.
pretty much. And it's like, I feel like part of our family was ripped apart because we don't see each other anymore.
So it was like a meetup spot. It was like a chill.
People come from Long Beach,
Where
from
else?
like everywhere, like San Pedro, like the Valley. Everyone would just come meet up.
No, they're Korean. Who owns? A Korean dude owns that place.
I would hope so.
Because we're Korean. Let's go. Let's talk to them, man, and let them know. Petition,
exactly.
maybe.
But I feel like
the community.
They're gonna do their own thing there. It was more. I think people lived there, and the residents were complaining too.
What? That's a big building.
It's a huge building.
Someone
There's like an
lives there?
orthodontist place in there. There's like was a college, but the college was torn down, and I don't know.
God, it's so much cooler as Escape Plaza.
Yeah,
though,
it is. They should have just
I think it's
preserved
cooler as
it. I don't
Escape
know why they
Plaza.
don't just preserve it. Like I wish they could do it
You
like
know
the
what
courthouse. You know?
Yeah. Why don't they do that? Have some like Nike SB or someone like buy it out and put better ledges on there.
Or keep those ledges.
Or
They're
keep the
perfect.
ledges.
Yeah, like
They're
just
good, right?
make them skatable
Now,
again.
what is the attraction about Jaquan that kind of made people attracted to it? What do you think it is?
I wasn't here
the
when everyone
setup?
first started, but I think it's just
I've only went a few times.
yeah,
but when I
it's
went,
legendary, right? Like
I was kind of scared because when I went, there was like pros from like videos. I'm like, whoa, that's that you know.
Yeah.
It tripped me out. Like I'm like, whoa, I can't believe that. What are they doing here? And they're all there.
yeah, everybody's just skating. Yeah.
And I was like, well, this is crazy. So I mostly just sat and watched.
Yeah, that's all I do. I'm not. I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. Push
And I tried to do like a pop shove it, and like my legs went like I did the splits. I went like that, and I went like that, and then I heard him go ooh. And I was like my eyes crossed like this. I was like, cause I was trying to like look like cool.
You cool, yeah.
Because I have that trick.
Yeah.
But I tried to act like I meant to do it. I was like, and then my eyes were crossed, and I was like. And they're like, ooh, like you fucked up.
Yeah.
Ooh. And then so I like went to the other side. Yeah. So, you know, skateboarding is kind of weird. Like I got into it in the 90s like you did or even before that because it was like just, I look at it as like painting or something you do like individualized.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why I feel like now it's like, I'm not doing the cool tricks or my shit's not good enough or even though when you're like at the park, I went to North Hollywood like the day before yesterday. I haven't been there in a while. And I was trying, I think, a Vario heel flip. And this kid right away, I just tried it twice. He was giving me like a tutorial. He was like, no, you're not doing it right. Yeah, it's all in the back foot, man. And he was like getting on me. So I'm like, and I'm thinking, this is different than how I remembered it.
Yeah.
Because back then, no one like really commented.
Yeah, nobody. They're just he's trying his.
Yeah, exactly. But now, no, he was telling me my foot placement was wrong. The way I was doing it was. So I was like, oh, okay. And he was younger, like way younger.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I kind of went, oh, cool, man, thanks. And then, you know, did you think that the mentality's changed?
I think I love skateboarding in the 90s. I don't think anything is like that. It was just so beautiful and all about fun and not so much about just like money, and everything has to grow, everything has to progress. I'm not saying the way skateboarding is now is bad. I just in love with what it was to me then, and it's still always I'm still gonna rock my VHS tapes, still gonna wear my old shoes.
Let's show them those kids. Now, where'd you get those? Those are vintage, aren't they?
These are vintage. These are Reynolds ones.
So Reynolds, America. You can't get these anymore, can you?
No, you can't get this model. You can get the newer, skinnier 2017
I like this
model
color.
of these shoes. Dude, this
I really like this. That reminds me of the 90s. I don't know why.
I just got some Costins this color too. Like,
did they have ESs back in the day that kind of look like that?
Yeah, I have some.
The
I'll
S's?
show you. Yeah, if you go on my Instagram, you can see this color. I just got them like 2 weeks ago.
Now, is that something? So, do you collect vintage skate shoes?
Yeah,
When did you?
tons.
All right, let them know. Like, what's your collection looking like?
My collection is looking a lot ES. There's so much. There's a lot of costumes.
How many pairs of shoes do you have?
It's not ridiculous. Not like those Jordan people, but
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I got probably around 11 pairs of ESs and 4 pairs.
Wait, say that again. 11?
11 pairs of ES, like 4 pairs of Reynolds, all different.
Wow.
Of this model of Reynolds, different colors.
Do you have like action footwear too?
I don't have any. I have an action keychain and sticker, thanks to the homies out there. But I don't have those shoes.
That's hard to
Mariano
find.
skated.
Yeah, I was gonna
shoes.
say that. That's the one I would want.
Yeah, no, they're so beautiful.
These are like, for those of you who don't know, that we're talking collectible, maybe skate apparel shoes.
Skate shoes
that you can't
like
find.
OG skate shoes.
No, where do you find them on eBay?
eBay. I love eBay.
And then is it priced high?
Some are, some and some not, and some of them I've had. Like these 2 pairs of shoes. Like I've had these ones, but I haven't had these ones. But these ones wore out more than.
Do you skate on those?
Yeah. I broke my wrist in these.
In those shoes?
In these
Wait,
shoes.
is there an air pocket in that?
Yeah, dude.
Get the hell out of
There's
here.
an air pocket.
Whoa. It's like the Air Maxes, man.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Dude, I remember I bought my first pair of Air Maxes. Then I was putting posters on the wall with the tacks. And then the tack fell down and I stepped on it and I just heard First day.
Oh, you did the air pocket.
Yeah. So I stepped on the tack and then I pulled it out and then it's like I was like, oh, lopsided forever.
Oh my
dude.
God. Do you miss Arizona?
No. I miss the people. Like,
dude, the skate parks are sick over there.
Yeah.
Though, dude. Do you remember 67th and Encanto? That's the one we hit up.
And Cowtown.
And Cowtown in Tempe.
Dude, I miss the people.
Because dude, their parks are beautiful.
Yeah.
They're like spread out. They're lit up at night.
Yeah, there was that one in Scottsdale too. I was at that one more. Yeah, the Wedge was where I was.
So for those of you, a little Arizona skate history, there used to be a place called the Wedge on Rural, turned into
Scottsdale.
Rural. Yeah, Scottsdale.
By Sidewalk Surfer.
By Sidewalk Surfer going towards Scottsdale. In the 90s, it used to be just a bank under the bridge.
Yeah.
Banks, flat bank. And there's a park there now.
Oh.
So back then in the 90s, we would just go skate the bank. We would like go up there, do like kickflip to fakie, back down. You would just skate the bank up and down. But now there's a full-on park.
No way.
It's like a full-on skate park now.
That's crazy.
So, but then the way we looked at it back then is that was our park.
Right.
We were so excited to go.
Yeah.
You know? Because it was near ASU.
It's the closest one. Yeah. And it was one of the only ones.
Yeah.
So we're like.
Yeah, so that was it.
That was it.
And then there's maybe some places near Mill. You have some memories on 6th and Mill, though, don't you?
Oh, yeah. 6th and Mill was the shit.
Let them know what 6th and Mill is.
6th and Mill was
history.
where everybody on the weekends we would rap, freestyle. Everybody would bring break dancers. Everybody had their books. Everybody would be drawing in everybody's books. It was just a huge hip hop meetup on the side corner of the street, and we'd be there all night long. And
I miss a coffee plantation. There used to be a coffee plantation across the street.
Across the street, there was.
And then that was near Urban Outfitters.
Urban Outfitters, yeah, Urban Outfitters.
Am I saying that?
Yeah, totally right.
Now, was the Hooters there yet, or is that?
No, there was no Hooters.
There was no Hooters back then.
There was no Hooters yet.
So this is
Tower Records was down the street.
For those of you who don't know, Tower Records used to be a record store. They sold vinyl, tapes, magazines.
I worked at the first one to get closed down.
There was one on Mill.
Yeah, there was one on Mill on the corner.
By Chili's.
Yeah. There was no Chili's back then.
Are you sure? Chili's restaurant on the corner.
It was in the plaza.
In the plaza?
Yeah, and then across the street was the best Vietnamese noodles.
But there was a salad place there too, right? In that
Soup Plantation.
Soup Plantation. And then there's a Radio Shack next
yeah. And then across the way was that natural food store.
You know what I miss about campus though? I love this because man, we go way back. Yeah. Do you remember on campus there's an art building, stairs? It was on it was near the Dairy Queen. You know where the Dairy Queen was?
Yeah.
It extended. It was like the art museum. It had the structures were weird. Was that there when we went?
Man, I don't know because I don't remember that. Yeah.
But you remember that Dairy Queen, right? There was a Dairy Queen. It was on the Mill Avenue side of campus.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah, Dairy Queen.
Damn, I don't know. I wasn't eating no Dairy Queen.
But there was an IHOP though.
Yeah.
Wasn't there on
shit? Dude,
Apache
I didn't
Boulevard?
eat any of that shit, so I'm like
Okay.
blind to it.
Okay.
I was blind to it. If it wasn't Asian, I wasn't eating
right.
it.
But P.F. Chang's?
No, there was no P.F. Chang's. There was no P.F. Chang's.
There was not a lot of Asian choices.
There was that one place across from Tower Records. There was this Vietnamese bomb like noodle spot. That place was the best, dude. And then
now you were when I first met you. You were heavy in the rave, in the rave scene, right?
because hip hop was at the raves. The Bombshells, the DJs spun at the raves. Outkast performed at the raves. So I was into the raves.
Give him some history on that. Like, so
Yeah,
back then,
so
like,
back
let
then,
him know.
like the only way to see a dope hip hop show or the dope DJs that you wanted to see was to go to the raves. And at that time, like everything was popular. Acid was popular. Ecstasy was popular. Everybody was doing everything, and we're up all night just dancing to hip hop. And I love dancing.
I forgot you were really into dancing.
I love dancing, dude.
I forgot about that about you. You love that shit.
dancing. Yeah.
You were into it deep back then.
I was still into it deep.
But you were always dancing at those things.
Hell yeah. Till like
I would dance too, but be in the jungle room by myself, like in the corner. You know, because I love the jungle room, and I would just be like trying to do up rocks and but like dancing by myself.
Dude, I found Illmatic. I found a blank tape on the floor. I was dancing. I was like, there's a cassette tape in front
Phoenix,
of me.
in Phoenix?
In Phoenix at a rave. I was like, there's a cassette tape on the ground. I was like, no, you're tripping. You're tripping. There's no freaking cassette tape on the ground.
Were you on?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
we were at a rave.
Back then, we all did that.
We all did. We all did.
Obviously, I was not sober. This is some evidence there. I was not sober at the time.
No,
but keep going.
No. And so I pick it up, and on one side says the Southern Playalistic, the other side says Illmatic. I'm like, what is this? Okay, so I put it in my pocket, and on the way
Outkast
home,
too, on the flip.
on the way home, I put this tape in, and the whole B side, it's a 120-minute long tape. Whole B side was Outkast, Southern Playalistics. Whole A side was Nas Illmatic, and I was like,
what year?
Blown away. I don't remember what year. I mean, it had to be in the 90s because late 90s.
Before it was even out, like
I think it was out.
But
I
you
think
didn't have it.
I didn't have it. I've never heard any of those albums, and I was like, holy
so you discovered
shit.
Those albums off a
At
random tape at
a rave with a star on it. It had a glitter star because I put the star from my face on that thing, and I still have that tape somewhere in my house. I still do. I still definitely have that.
You have a tape collection, don't you?
Oh yeah.
All right. How extensive? Let them know how extensive your tape collection is.
My tape collection is hundreds and hundreds of tape. Mostly reggae, mostly rap, all hip hop, all the underground shit, all the regular mainstream stuff. And I adopted Acme from SH. Shout out to Acme. His tape collection, and he had other shit that I didn't even know existed, like 3 Times Dope and all this other stuff. And I was like, wow, okay. Yeah. So I have his and mine, and it's a lot, man. My friends think I'm a hoarder.
No,
but it's cool stuff.
You're a collector.
I'm a collector of cool stuff.
Stuff is cool
it's
to
not
me.
Hoarder. Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put you on the spot. I know this is gonna be a difficult question to answer.
Okay.
Top 5 underground hip hop or regular hip hop groups of all time.
Freestyle Fellowship.
1.
Tribe Called Quest.
2.
Outkast.
3.
Okay, so these 3, 4, and underground hip hop.
You could.
Can I just say like RhymeSayers, like Aesop Rock, Atmosphere, like that whole RhymeSayers.
Okay, so that counts as 4.
That counts as 4.
It's all a collective.
But mostly Aesop Rock and Atmosphere.
Okay.
Because I can still listen to those.
Okay,
guys.
then you have 1 left.
Well, I have 1 left, dude. That's hard.
Think about it for a second. There's no time limit on this show. We just keep rolling.
I know. I'm just trying to like spit stuff out. What would be?
Can I just interrupt for a sec? Yeah. I thought you were going to say Company Flow because I
love
discovered
Just.
them.
I love Just.
Yeah.
But I
discovered them at ASU in the dorms. Vex had the Vex, the DJ, the homie had one of their B-sides or like their 12-inch, and I go, who are they? Because it just had the label on it, and it said it didn't even say Company Flow. They were known as a different alias. Something Indelible MCs or something like that.
The Indelible MCs. Yeah.
So I saw that in the label. I go, who are these guys? I forgot. I think it was 8 Steps to Perfection. It was one of those songs. And I kept listening to that over and I go, who are these guys? But I like that. I discovered them there. But
hell, dude, they're the best. I got to meet Just like later on in life.
Oh, so you met him?
Like Just like he was out here a lot.
Yeah, I'm a fan of his. Yeah, I'm a fan of his.
He was out here a lot, and then he kind of just went back. I think he was living with someone. I can't remember. I haven't seen him in like 6 years.
So you're not going to throw in the Farside? Or?
I do. I see. I'm thinking. I'm stuck between. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say Digital Underground.
All right.
Because Shock G. Everybody came for Saphir. And Hobo Junction. Wait. I take it back. Hobo Junction, dude. You gotta throw that in there. It's hard to just pick 5, yo.
Well, because I don't think a lot of them know who Saphir is. Why don't you just give them a little history on the Bay Area?
Bay Area underground hip hop. We got like Board Stiff, Hobo Junction, but Saphir was part of Hobo Junction with like Crooked Eye and Who Riders. But he was the man. Like his albums are so
but I love Boxcar Sessions. Yeah, that's one of my favorite albums.
Yeah, and
actually.
he was actually like Tupac
very
and
slept
Saphir,
on. Very slept on.
Part of Digital Underground. That people don't know.
Saphir
and Tupac.
Well, I didn't know what Tupac and Saphir
were both part of Digital Underground.
Dance for him.
No,
but
they rap. Did he dance? Did they dance?
I thought Tupac was dancing.
He just danced for them, but on that yellow tape, they're both on it.
She's like a historian. She knows all this shit. That's why I have to go through it. Like I'm not gonna just hold off, then let her, because she's a teacher too. So like I kind of know, but I just remember Saphir battled Casual on the radio, on the air, like in the early 90s. There was a beef, a Hobo Junction
and
versus Hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
Beef. And I think if you go on YouTube and you type in Hyro versus Hobo Junction, something is bound to come up.
Dude,
and that's when I first heard about him. I'm like, who is this guy? Because his voice, really deep. So
and much love to him. He's actually.
Is he still doing music? I hope he is.
He's not actually in the best health, so much love to you. Everybody send love to Saphir. You know, I only hear like through the grapevine, through the homies, but like I believe he's in a wheelchair. And I'm not sure. Something happened. No. I'm not sure what happened, but I know that things weren't going so well. So I just wish love and light to everybody. You know,
I mean, he's one of the top, most underrated, dopest guys ever.
Yeah, so and voice wise too.
Yeah, so it's SAAFIR. Look up Boxcar Sessions.
Yeah,
that's like his main album. Yeah,
that's the best.
I like this, man, because you have all this knowledge of all that stuff to the present day. What do you think about the music nowadays?
You know, skateboarding and rap in the 90s, I don't think you can get better than that. Just because of the way it made me feel. And it was not that it was just more conscious. It just had more meaning to me. It was more meaningful to me at that time.
Me too.
Like hip hop now, I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I like Kendrick. Kendrick's dope.
Dude, Kendrick's sick.
Yeah,
but,
I like
Kendrick used to come to the Good Life, and like he knows all the homies from Project Load. So like he's legit. He's legit. LA Underground like blew up.
So he's
like,
really
he's
LA. Like,
he's certified LA roots. Like
legit LA guy.
Legit LA guy.
Okay.
Like I give mad props to Kendrick.
He's very musical. I really love Kendrick. Is dope. To me, he's dope. I hear it.
Yeah, no, and I feel it.
Yeah, it reminds me of the 90s thing. When I listen to his music, I'm like, I feel his music.
Exactly.
But a lot of the other things I'm not feeling like how I used to when I used to listen to all these guys.
Me too. And like the Farside Live Cab in California, the first time.
Shout out to Fat Lip.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fat Lip. He's still around here.
Oh yeah. I see him randomly.
Yeah,
I saw him like in a bar not too long ago.
He's always by himself at night. Like at Starbucks. I'm like, what's up, Lip? He's like,
no way.
He's always by himself.
I don't know why.
I wonder why that is.
I've seen him by himself once, but he's usually with one homie.
Yeah. So you know a lot of like LA rappers, musicians, like you're saying Project Blowed, like
I'm part of Project.
You're Project Blowed.
Yeah.
Let them know, like tell them a little bit about that history and how you got involved with Project Blowed.
Project Blowed is basically like LA Underground. Started at the Good Life Cafe back in the day, like Freestyle Fellowship, Giant, like all those people laid the foundation for that LA hip hop core root. And
Mike and I is my favorite.
And then they moved to Chaos Network in Leimert Park. They started Project Blowed. It was every Thursday night. We even drove from Arizona.
What year was this?
Up here. God, you're asking me for years. I have no concept of time.
right.
Probably like 2001, 2, 3, 4.
From Arizona. You're already in LA.
Yeah. Okay. But when we lived in Arizona, I remember driving one Thursday night just to come to Project Blowed, just to see what it was about. Yeah.
You went just to go to
Project Blowed.
Event?
Yeah. Yeah, because it was Project Blowed. It was like
popping.
Freestyle Fellowship, Global Flotations. It was everybody. We're like, we want to go. This is where the rap's happening.
Did you meet Gino back then?
Yeah, Subtitles on my dude. Subtitles on this album.
You know what? I want to get Gino. Do you think Gino will do this show?
Hell yeah, Gino would do this show.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
Hit him
I'm gonna hit Gino up.
Yeah, Giovanni Marks.
Yeah,
come do this show.
Subtitle. I worked at Amoeba with him early 2000.
And he worked at Aaron's after. Remember?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So he worked with Adlib too.
Yeah, I saw
Did Adlib come from
Adlib last night.
Where?
Thavius performed at Low End Theory. I saw him there last night, and I met his daughter, who's 18 now.
He has a daughter?
He was 18.
Wow. And so these people, Thavius
Beck was Adlib, and was part of Global Flotations, but now he goes by Thavius Beck, and makes the most amazing beats, and like killed the. I danced for 2 hours.
And Giovanni
last night.
Marks used to go by Subtitle.
By Subtitle,
and he's got. I don't know. He's got
just as many albums as I do. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, the guy's got 50
billion.
Like a billion albums.
And everybody knows, every skate homie knows Gino. Every hip hop homie, everybody knows Gino. You can't miss him.
Why is he's so, like, everyone knows him?
Yeah, he's one of those people.
I think he's taller than you.
Yeah, no, definitely. With the hair, at least.
Yeah, he's a tall guy. Very talented. I've always loved his shit.
Yeah, he's working on new albums.
You know what? I'm gonna try to. Do you think he'll do it?
Oh, he'll do it.
Hit him up
for sure.
I'll hit him up on Instagram.
Yeah, I got his number too.
Damn, I keep forgetting. Then you're cool with the Shapeshifters too, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm still.
You're still. That's family to you, right?
That's family. Yeah, these are all family.
Like when did you meet some of them?
I was on LA to the Bay, and they were also like selling their stuff through LA to the Bay. So when I moved out here, I already just knew people through music because I used to sell mixtapes back in Arizona. Remember?
Yeah.
Online, people would come to my house thinking that it was a shop, and I was like, "Nah, dude, I'm just mailing stuff to you."
God.
Yeah. So I used to sell mixtapes, so I knew everybody. I'd buy like Awol stuff, Living Legend stuff, like all the stuff from all around, and then I'd sell stuff in Hawaii and in Arizona. So that's how I initially met everybody because I was one of the first to ever distribute. I
just thought of a question.
Okay.
Who's your favorite shapeshifter? Like musically. I'm just going to throw it out there.
Favorite shapeshifter musically? It'd be either Existerio.
Shout out to Exist.
Or Awol. I
got mine.
Okay, who's yours? Circus. Because I know you.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Well, I like his. I like him.
Yeah.
He's interesting to me.
Dude, yeah. He's interesting to everybody.
And like just when he's rapping or doing it, it just seems like he's going. He's just like zoning out, like he's going to a different like plane of existence.
Yeah. No.
He's just like he's really unique.
Definitely.
So let's learn. Like, how many shapeshifters are there? This is like a whole.
There's a lot of shapeshifters. There's like
Awol, Circus,
Ed, Exist, Akira is Ed.
Yeah,
and then Pablo. God, I gotta think
Life
of Life Rexall.
Yeah, Life Rexall.
I got so bad with like people's rap names and real names.
This is good memory.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fun.
Life Rexall. Yeah. Dude, LAJ, of course.
Wait, what? 2 Mix is a shapeshifter?
He's not shapeshifter. He's OMD, a Mexican descent.
Okay, I thought he was. But he's down with those are the homies. Like,
those are the homies. There's Bleak. There's a lot of shapeshifters, man. Don't be mad at me. Akuma, yeah. No, we said Akira because there's no Akira. It's Akuma. Oh my God. We're thinking Japanimation. We manga.
It's Akuma. Sorry.
Oh my God. My friends hate me right now.
Okay, who's your favorite living legend?
Oh, Eli.
Oh, mine's the Grouch.
Oh, both. Yeah, that's a hard one.
Oh, you have the Hawaii thing in common with them too, right? Because isn't he in Hawaii?
Yeah, he lived in Hawaii, but like he lives in Hawaii with his wife or whatever.
Music.
But
yeah, they're dope.
I don't think it's on the same island that I'm from because I've never seen him on Oahu.
If you could collab with anyone at this moment musically, who would it be? If you could just collab with someone right now, off top.
That's so hard, dude.
Or just name, not just one, just whatever comes to mind. I'll give you 3. You could just name 3.
I go Money Mar, Ray Barbie, and A.C. alone was supposed to be on this album I'm putting out, but he slipped.
Man.
I'm still getting him on my next one. Dude.
He is very dope.
Yo,
I think, in my opinion, he should be up there where Kendrick is, in my opinion.
No, yeah.
Come on, dude.
Come on, man. He's one of the best MCs in the world.
Let them know. A lot of these people who don't know who that is, will you give them a little brief history on
A.C. alone was part of Freestyle Fellowship, which in my opinion was one of the best hip-hop groups of all time. But A.C. alone... Book of Human Language, A.C. alone, All Balls Don't Bounce. 2 of the greatest albums that have ever come out, period. Like, those 2 albums changed my life. And, I have a flyer in here from when we brought him to Hawaii in 1998.
Well, show the camera. Oh, let me.
Yeah, I got to show you.
Wait a minute. She brought this like thing, this photo collage thing.
We brought him to Hawaii in 1998 and he stayed at my house. And my dad was just terrified. Who is this strange man in my house?
Talented poet.
Yeah. I was like, Dad, you just don't know it's A.C. alone.
Yeah.
He's like, okay.
Let's go through some of these. I like this. I like what you're doing.
Okay,
here.
so here's our Styles crew, 2001
wait a minute. There's
Arizona.
a B-boy crew.
Yeah, this is in Arizona. I performed at this Styles crew thing, 5-year anniversary.
So this, Furious. Correct me if I'm wrong, but was there a b-boy named House?
Yeah, House, and his brother still lives out here.
Back in the day at a rave, and they were breaking.
Yeah.
They're like these Latino dudes killing it. I'm like, who are those guys? So that's who they were. I found out later they're the Furious Styles crew.
The Styles crew.
The Styles crew.
And they still are styling it. And his brother lives
They're
out.
still dancing?
His brother lives out here and still dancing. And House had a hip hop school out there. Like those guys are still doing. It's so funny that all of us still do music, still do what we did.
Yeah.
Like that's just so.
There's another
dope.
dude I remember. It wasn't House. It was his homie, but he had a ponytail and he was like. I don't know. I wish his name would come. He was. He's a part of that.
House was easy to remember because
he was. I remember his name because he was like short and stocky.
Yeah, the tiny. Yeah.
And I remember he'd do this tumble roll move, and I'm like, whoa, this guy's awesome.
He was so good.
Tumbling on the ground and everything. Yeah. Wait, why'd you put the book away?
No, it's just. Oh, here it's a freestyle,
man.
And there's a freestyle fellowship here.
We're doing good. Yeah. What are we looking at?
46.
Oh yeah.
46. Let's just keep on going.
Oh man. Okay.
46 minutes. This is like. Skateboarding,
there's
underground
hip
hip-hop history.
Okay, so underground hip-hop history. We all used to be part of Cyrus Hunted. Shout out to Tony for...
Wow,
but
look at
this
that.
Is like Chillin Villain Empire.
I remember that, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So all these guys started a shirt company. It was Chillin Villain Empire, A Mexican Descent, Writers Block,
I remember them.
West Coast Workforce, Thunder Gods, Awol One, Medusa, Tumex, Neila, Subtitle, BusDriver, Rifleman, and Self Jupiter.
Oh, wow.
Man, that was like the best crew right there.
Oh, my God. So what is that? Was that an album?
And I was like, it was this clothing company, and we all got these dope shirts.
Oh, my God, dude.
And then this is some show I did with Medusa back in the day, Filet o Soul.
I remember that. That totally sticks out. Because I had that sticker somewhere. Where'd you get that?
It's the OG Freestyle Fellowship sticker.
Oh my God.
Dude, this stuff is so old. There's stuff from Arizona in there.
I didn't know what to
even
find that anymore.
No, you
That's like having the old Farside sticker.
Exactly.
You can't find them anymore.
No.
Wow.
Yes. This just here. There's Jimmy.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Jimmy the Mantis Claw.
Yeah.
Now let's, in case I wanted to hit some points.
Okay,
you teach kids, don't you?
I teach elementary school.
Let them know where at.
I teach elementary at Lockwood Elementary School. I moved from Glendale Unified to LA Unified just to specifically work at Lockwood because it was such a big skate school back in the day, and they had the DC contest there and everything, and it was my dream job. I interviewed against 30 teachers and I landed the job, and I was like, all right, I'm staying.
You had an interview
like against 30 teachers, and then they dwindled us down to 6, and then 4 of us went to the office, and then we had the next day got called back to teach a lesson there, and then 2 of us, and then we had to have another panel interview, and I finally got the job, and I was like, thank God. And then 2 years later they pink slipped everybody, so they are like, okay, you can either move to special ed or you're not going to have a job. So I went back to school. So I just finished my 13th year of college in a row. I got 3 degrees, 2 credentials.
That's amazing.
And
What's
And
the
now I
most
have
rewarding thing about teaching?
The kids, man, they make me laugh. And then I get them if they qualify, like in 3rd grade, or I teach them how to read. I watch them grow, like, so I become like this because they have them all the way until they graduate.
That's amazing.
So they're like my
you do?
family. Yeah,
That's like your family.
Yeah. So they come to school. They're like, "Can we come home with you?" I'm like, "No."
Now, are some of them interested in the stuff we've talked about, like skateboarding and music? And stuff?
I have one kid who's writing
art?
his first rap song about farting. I didn't get to choose the topic, and yeah,
I love it, and I will die to listen to that.
Okay,
I need to listen to the fart song.
Okay.
Well, please give that to me.
I will give you the fart song.
I love it.
I didn't know.
It. I love him already.
Okay.
That's my buddy.
That's your buddy. You got
What's
this.
his
You got
name?
this. His name is Anarchus.
Anarchist, good job, buddy. Keep writing the songs.
Yes.
I'll leave it at that. Keep going.
But that's it. I don't have I used to have a lot of kids that were into skateboarding, and they're now like in middle school and high school, but I still give them used boards. Yeah, some of them grow out of it, and some of them grow into it.
Tagging or skating, then they grow out of it. Then they get into the
something
bad
else,
shit. Yeah.
Or anything, you know?
You're saying they get into it later.
Yeah, or they get into it later. You know what I'm saying? Like they weren't into it when in elementary school, but back in the day, we had way more kids that skated than now. But now I see kids that went to Lockwood and then they're in King Middle School now and they're all skating. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, now you're hip to it.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, as long
if they enjoy it.
Yeah, it's about fun. And back to like what you said, like if it doesn't matter, like as long as you're having fun. And I think that's what a lot of these kids are missing, because they want to be sponsored and they see the money, they want to be famous, and they're forgetting about the fun, dude. Just meet up and fun. What if you skated without your phone?
Is that Jaquan sessions for you? The Jaquan days?
It was fun to watch. A lot of people were filming and stuff, but still, everyone was having fun, and it was about being with family, and that's the beauty of it, you know.
So it's just good vibes, and expressing,
and just having fun and cheering each other on.
You could tell, right? Like if some guy does a power slide, you're like, oh, he's just having fun.
Yeah,
he did a power slide. Kirby, we're almost done, man.
Oh,
jeez, Louise. Well, will you come back? If I ask you to come back,
of course,
did you have fun?
Of course I did. You were fun.
I mean, let me just flash the. Man, you got me good. You got me real good. I need to take a picture of this.
Yeah, too.
You know what? I want Mystizo. You remember Mystizo?
Yeah, where is he?
Well, he's on Philly now, but he agreed to do. I want to get him on here too. So shout out to Mystizo.
What's up, Mystizo?
I want Mystizo on here.
Yo,
that's like my brother. That's like my brother.
I want to see Mystizo
that's like
on
my brother.
here. We all want to see
because I want people. I want like the underdogs.
Yeah,
I like that. I'm all for the underdogs. You know, like you know, people who I think deserve the shine and just the good peeps I want on the Steebee Weebee Show.
I love the Steebee Weebee Show.
So you'll do a poster in the future then?
Of course I will.
I would love it. Look at all these albums. Hey, let's end with just all of this work that she's put in. Look at that shit, huh? Till next time, and then we're gonna get into Raymond's been kind of bothering me, so we'll get into that right about now. Welcome to Lil Ray's World Show. All I gotta say is kids' minds must grow. I got abducted by some aliens dropped in snow. Whoa. Stuck into a world I do not know. So join me in adventures now. And I promise not to have a cow. My name is Little Ray. Hey, hey. My name is Little Ray. Hey, hey, hey. So welcome to my world. To all the boys and girls. Welcome to Little Ray's world. Well, what do we got here, Beep, this week, huh? Looks like a little werewolf person. What's your name, little guy? Oh, your name is Sammy McClintock, correct? Okay, so what's your story? What's your deal? How'd you end up in this alternate reality, man? You used to be a person that hunted innocent wolves, and you would hunt them for their wolf pelts, correct? Now look at you, man. You hunted wolves, and you became a little kid who's a werewolf, correct? Well, Beep. Looks like we got us a murderer. Is that correct? Why'd you kill them innocent wolves just for their fur, man? Well, this is what you get then, huh, little guy? You're Sammy, the werewolf kid. Looks like me and Beep are just gonna walk away from you, little guy. And we did write a song about you, man, and it goes a little something like this. Hit it, Beep. God dang you, Sammy, the werewolf kid, man. You done wrong in my book, kid. Sammy ain't a granny, he's a werewolf kid. Used to be a hunter on Alaska's grid. Skinny as a twig, he used to hunt the wolf pack. Set traps on the terrain for all the dames to catch. Why'd you make a buck off of wolf skin fur? Cutting innocent animals like cats that purr. Man, I'm sick of all the profit that men make for sure. Sammy's orphan Annie now won't make that cure. But turn him back to human cause he was a damn brute. If I could turn back time, I'd make him give back all the loot that he made, getting paid. Got slayed by a bullet from the fur trade cave. Engraved in his grave, resurrected as a howling without a teacher's aid. Man. I don't give a damn about the hair on your face, man. You're just a waste of space that used to hunt by a lake. If I could recreate all the damage that was done, I would throw a stick at you and make it run. I'd grab my gun and have fun on sewers folly at the tip of the ice. You better walk away from me, your lip might get sliced, Sammy. The werewolf kid. Scram, man. Get out of here, Sammy. Join us next week for another episode of Little Ray's World, man. That's what we do.